fight.
Yeah, Buddy has had to start from scratch.
Wow! Down with the right, and it's over. Tyson knocks out.
Standing 7 feet tall and packing 285 pounds of solid muscle. Back in China, they call him the Great Wall.
Хороший сдвоенный джеб и справа. Ну и падает все-таки. Не достоял до конца раунда Вашингтон. Ну и что, все у нас?
He's a straight-up death sentence wrapped in boxing gloves.
There's a right hand, as you just called it, Paulie, and drops it. Right on the top of the head, and that's it.
But anomalies like these are nothing new. A century ago, the world was already witnessing powerhouses like Primo Carnera and the literal giant Goge Amitu, who stood at a staggering 7'4". But let's fast forward to the present day. Nikolai Valuev eventually took over the mantle of the giants. The canvas flat out shook under the most massive champion in history, a man whose sheer size defied the sport itself.
A minute 30 remaining in the first round.
Oh, big punch by the Russian there, just missed.
Big right crashes onto the top of the head of Bab. And another big right hand, and he nearly falls out in front of us. You can see Jeff Fennick there trying to hold his man up.
I just wonder where they get the gloves from to fit this big man. Germany. Dan Levin, but Levin has boxed here a couple of times. This is a bit like when he fought Neil Kirkwood, and Neil's a big lad. Well, right hand there for Levin, but he took one. Shrugged it off.
You'd think he's moving in slow motion until that wrecking ball of a fist finally connects.
There from Valuev. Oh, and a big follow-up as well, and well, Levin on the deck in the third round. Now that doesn't augur well here. Is he looking at his second straight defeat here, Levin? Has he come to the end of the road? And don't forget, he did all of his learning about boxing from Tates Muhammad Ali. Oh, lovely bit of work here again from Valuev. Takes a good right though from Levin. And we've got a war in the corner now. We have an absolute war in our hands, and he's gone down again for the third time, and it's all over. It's all over. Levin sinks to the floor for safety's sake.
Валуев не спешит. Опа! Опа, хороший апперкот. Ну.
Nothing showcases his dominance better than the clash with Owen Beck. Walking into the ring with a 100-pound edge, Valuev made that title defense look like a straight-up public execution.
Опа, справа хороший удар. Извините за банальность. Нет, на это временами становится просто страшно смотреть удары. Ну и что дальше?
He doesn't need Tyson-level finesse to shatter an opponent with a clinical uppercut.
Николая Валуева. У Бека. И еще раз, и еще раз, и еще. Ну, падай же. И еще упал. Правый прямой, левый боковой, последние удары. Ну что, неужели продолжит бой? Продолжит. Все. Бой закончен. Вот и все. Недолго.
The Polish Viking Mariusz Wach belongs in that same league. Standing 6'7.5" of pure granite. He never shied away from squaring up with other giants to test his grit in a fair and square fight.
Od nich oczekiwał i jak mają się zachować. Troszkę jest ciężko. Bach. Tylko szybciej ten lewy troszkę. Lewy prosty. I teraz prawy. I świetny cios tu.
In the heavyweight division, the cumulative tonnage of those shots adds up fast.
Tak jak teraz, no właśnie, i tych akcji Świetne wyjście z półdystansu, prawy podbródkowy, lewy. Jeszcze raz prawy, proszę Państwa, i koniec walki. No proszę, walka w półdystansie zakończyła ten pojedynek. No niesamowite wydarzenie. Mariusz Wach, typowy dystansowiec, lewy prosty, prawy prosty, nagle wspaniała akcja, no będzie chyba okazja zobaczyć na powtórce. Lewy prosty.
Makhmudov isn't just a tall fighter. He's exceptionally dense and stacked with muscle. This was the moment he collided head-on with Mariusz Wach.
Nie wyszedł po to, żeby tylko zainkasować pieniądze.
O, teraz znów dwa niebezpieczne
Uwagi ciężkiej o dwa. Pasy regionalne. No teraz uwaga,
niebezpiecznych akcji ofensywnych. No właśnie, takich jak ten.
Bukmacherzy byli przekonani. Ładny prawy podbródkowy.
Ale ten ring faktycznie jest mały.
No i wraca do tej lewej ręki. Wach już szukał teraz miejsca na długi prawy.
Akcja, ale ten musi uważać na ten prawy. Teraz zapomina o lewej ręce, kiedy przestaje kuć tym lewym. Luźny ten bardzo ładnie. Lewe proste, ponownie przeszył powietrze i bardzo dobry prawy.
Ach, teraz zobaczmy, lewy sierpowy to była taka...
Old man Wach weathered the storm from the young powerhouse, but his years eventually took their toll.
Boks z drugiej właśnie te przerwy na łapanie głębokiego oddechu. Prawa ręka Mariusza w tej piątej rundzie. No niestety zerwał się ten mocnym prawym. Przylinak jest teraz Mariusz.
Jak w tej końcowej fazie piątego starcia, no napędzają Makhmudowa, pokazują mu jaka jest właściwa droga. Ach, teraz kolejny prawy. No i teraz jest bombardowanie, za chwilę będzie, niestety kolejny prawy i będzie chyba, to jest początek końca, proszę Państwa, ale w to dużej mierze, dlatego że zrezygnował z walki takiej, nie, już koniec, chyba to trzeba przerywać, będzie knockout, tak jest.
Moses Itama is the blueprint for where the heavyweight game is headed. Dubbed the new Mike Tyson, he's showing the world that modern-day titans can pair massive size with terrifying speed.
After that, he's spent a long time making any major risk, but again,
about how good Itama is. I'm just looking across range.
And he's inviting, I'll be able to take them all. Yeah, and he isn't in a hurry. I want a step-by-step approach, he said. And that was a little open. Down to the right, and he goes. Big statement from a big punch.
This is a big man. He just knocked
the eyes of that since the start of this fight, and he cannot fend his man off, and the referee is going to stop it, and rightly so. That was taking considerable punishment.
Itama's speed is just plain illegal for this weight class. At the rate he's moving, even a middleweight would have a tough time keeping up with him. Wach found himself staring down a mirror image in terms of size, but he was the one who pulled the trigger, walking away with a TKO victory.
The crowd gets into it, another one. Now Wach really unloading, it feels his hurt.
For a man nicknamed Big Sky, it was a long way down. Fields crashed to the canvas like a collapsing skyscraper, sending a literal tremor through the ring.
That is it! Mariusz Wach!
Entering the 2000s, Michael Grant had the whole sport on notice. Built like a basketball star, he wasn't just some big guy. He was a predator of a completely different pedigree. The collision with Ty Fields was pure high voltage. Every exchange sent sparks flying, with neither man willing to take a back step.
Time! And the right-hand lead is the big weapon right now. Both guys. Grant. Two left hands. The twin towers are square off. But I still think that left hand. Good left hand from Fields. There's a right hand, drops it right on his back. And his head hit the canvas very hard. 5. He's in trouble. That's it. It's over. That's it. That is it. The perfect, clean shot. He walked right into it, and you know what?
Grant stepped into the ring with the great Lennox Lewis, but he only served to pad the legend's resume with another picture-perfect knockout.
He did say it as well. Good jab and a good right hand and a left hook from Grant.
Aggressive and was exciting. They've got one in Lennox Lewis.
Now they're right it off. What is he waiting for a second there? He's looking to just pick the shots. Good left hand there from Grant. Remember, against Andrew Galotta, Grant came back from 2 knockdowns in the first round to win. Another knockdown doesn't necessarily finish it, but Lewis has got him here. Become the tallest world heavyweight champion in history years and years ago. Great right uppercut and a clubbing right from Lennox Lewis, and Grant is laid out in the very first round. Can he get up from that? The count is at 5.
And he's out on his feet.
Oh, that's it, surely. Huge right hand. 3 knockdowns in the round. The count is 5. He's just getting through on conditioning and instincts, and there's a right uppercut, and that might be the end of it. It lays him out. 4 is the count. 5, 6, he's not going to make it. 7, 8, he's not going to make it. It is all over. Knocked out round 2. The world heavyweight title stays in Britain with Lennox.
We're not just talking about size here. We're talking about an Olympic gold pedigree. He's living proof that modern-day titans win with technical mastery. Proving it's about the skills, not just the raw mass.
By unanimous decision.
This is easily one of the most brutal KOs the amateur ranks have ever seen. His opponent just completely folded under that kind of terrifying power.
Ko'rib turganingizdek.
Even when staring down a behemoth like Jalalov, some guys still have the nerve to start showboating and acting up inside the ropes.
Qolasiga keldi Molloway. Hali vaqt bor, 40 soniyadan ko'proq vaqt bor. Burchakka taqab oldi. Mana ketdi, raqs boshlandi va bo'ldi. Knockdown, lekin sanoq ochildi. Ana round yakunlanish arafasida bo'ldi bu.
Turns out the kid's got a chin on him. Jalalov is actually gonna have to break a sweat and put in some real work for this one.
Mana yana bir chap qo'l zarbasini qabul qilib ko'proq vaqt qolyapti ikkinchi raund yakuniga yetishiga. Tana qismiga kuchli zarba. Yaxshi, mana yana bir cross o'tdi Bakhodirdan. O'ziga kelib olgani yo'q. Shuning uchun ham biroz himoyada harakat qiladi. Yaxshi, mana. Ya'ni endi buni davom ettirish kerak. Chap qo'lda bitta crossdan keyin ko'rdingiz, endi mana bu seriyani ko'rdik Bakhodirdan. Va mana endi bo'ldi. Endi menimcha aniq. Endi Bakhodir Jalalov nokautga uchratdi. Mollowayga hozir sanoq ham yordam bermasiga. Mana shuni kutayotgan edik. Shaxsan o'zim ham kutayotgan edim. Seriya demak davom etadi.
Listen to my commands. Touch him up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
For Curtis Harper. He is confident coming into this fight.
He did it once. I think he's going to do it again.
He's very capable. A couple of straight lefts. He has been stopped 3 times, but has not been stopped since 2017.
He's got that classic lefty attack, executed with clinical surgical precision. He's packed with natural power, but he'd rather master the sweet science than just mindlessly chop wood like the rest of the heavyweight division.
Down goes Harper for the first time in the fight. 4, 5, 6.
Whatever.
It just shows one of the reasons why Dr. Steelhammer was so successful.
He was going to take the fight to Jalalov, but
Harper does not want to be in the perimeter of the ring. A big left to the face.
Hey, changed up. Now we do an uppercut with him.
And down goes Harper for the second time in the fight.
He's outgunned. He's outgunned. You know, I've been making jokes about him out there, but the guy's showed a lot of heart here. He's showed a lot of heart so far. He's outgunned that man.
And this one is over.
Yeah.
Bakhodir Jalalov remains undefeated. 12 fights, 12 knockouts.
There's no way we're doing this without mentioning the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury stands at a staggering 6'9", with the kind of crazy mass that just shouldn't move as fast as he does.
There's a nice right as well. Did well to recover his feet there. That's going to work in the...
Blasco let go with a nice little right hand of his own there, but that's taken it.
He's got 15 years as well on the German and a body shot. Following up with head work as well, and he does go down inside the opening 2 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, I think the body shot was a real sickener. I think that's just taken over Blasco.
On his way to another quick fire win here, Tyson Fury looks at his corner. Gum shield's out. I'm not sure he's going to go through with any more of it. He's not. 8 knockouts now for Tyson Fury. It's the perfect 10.
That iconic clash with Cunningham was where Fury's heart and resilience truly shined. That performance put the entire boxing world on notice, cementing his status as a real-deal champion.
In shape. I just went in and used my raw talent and determination. But
one coming to an end. It's scheduled for 12. Tyson Fury shoving.
Maybe this isn't the soft puncher he thought it was, and he just caught Steve Cunningham with a nice right hand there, and Steve's got to be careful.
And again coming back with combinations, but sliding in. Fury now taunting him, saying, come on.
Fury's talking to him there, saying, listen.
A knockdown back in the second round by Steve Cunningham. And Cunningham going to work again, and Fury is just
evidence of that.
Especially one of the things that you were talking about yesterday.
And walking Steve down, getting him tired. Good body shot by Fury. I think Steve's a little...
Round 2 underway in that first round, according to CompuBox. Fury. Oh, he's knocked down! He's knocked down! Cunningham.
At that exact second, the world was convinced the show was over. But Fury's psyche operates on a whole different level. He's just not wired to quit.
Tyson Fury in a lot of trouble here, Kenny. Yeah, Fury, Steve's almost done here. Look at this.
There's another good and he's down. Cunningham is knocked down by Fury. Fury got the right in and Cunningham is floored.
He's hurt bad. You see him using that forearm. I think Steve's done here, Kenny. He's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, they need to stop this fight.
This fight is over. Tyson Fury in his U.S. debut is undefeated, knocking out Cunningham in the 7th.
But you see Fury using that.
Watch your heads. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Back a little bit.
Oh, another bit.
But he's only had a couple. There are other heavyweights.
Tyson Fury found himself staring down a man who was practically his own size. His opponent stands nearly 6'7", making this a literal clash of the titans.
Tyson can just stand there and lean back away from him all night, which he is doing. He's not going into a war. Decent caught there, £1,000 to a mayoral contest. And you think, well, that's it, got the fight won here.
And that's why you have to concentrate, Dave.
Yeah.
Great shot. Great shot, Dave.
In the 4th round here or whatever we're in.
Good counter punches there.
Not
too loud. Nascimento still fancies this guy.
That's very true.
He's getting a chin check tonight, that's for sure, Dave.
Yeah. The arena in the first couple of rounds. They may be reaching the Canary Islands now, but he's still...
We bring in worse for our so-called...
Oh,
great shot. Great shot. Perfect right cross. Absolutely perfect.
Halfway through the first round, the Brazilian tastes the canvas. Oh, lovely right from Tyson Fury, and again, right hook's got him, and he is out, the Brazilian there. Tyson Fury is out, and the Brazilian, I think, out cold, Steve Bunce.
Yeah, he's okay.
Before he hit the canvas, he's now being rolled onto his back.
Enter Scott Belshaw, standing a menacing 6'7". This was the ultimate test to find out if Fury could handle a giant of his own caliber.
Straight down the pipe, plenty of power behind it.
Rounds, Duke.
No, he can't go 8 rounds. Belshaw's too crude.
He's a tough man, to put it mildly. Big fella from Lincoln, and he said
Belshov's got no defence whatsoever. Wide open to the right hand.
Pull himself back. Remember, of course, that Fury stopped the Norway-based Russian. And those body shots will have lingered.
Just starting to blow a little bit there because he's put a lot of effort in. Another body shot.
Another one. It might be that it's going to be all over here. He's been a relatively static target, and Fury able to tee off with his array of punches, and the left to the body is the one that put Belshaw.
Really blessed with good technical skills, but Gain took the shot. No, that was a signal, another signal, and Fury there.
It's all over.
You know, that was good sportsmanship by Fury. He could have continued the combination, continued throwing the punches. He looked at his opponent, saw that he was hurt, and stopped the onslaught.
The man carries a staggering 93% knockout ratio. This is a prime example of a giant who successfully weaponized his massive frame into a tool of surgical precision.
Тағы да басқа да себепті айтып отыр. Ал енді 30 жастағы, орда-бұзар жастағы Дычко, қазір міне 41 жастағы айқасы бір ғана соққымен шешілетін көріп жатырмыз ғой. Міне, біз айтып ауыз жиғанша қазір Иван Дычко қазір есінен тандырды. Енді Денис Бақтыққа қоя салу керек қой боксты. Кім біледі, енді әртүрлі себеп.
At 290 pounds, this Chinese beast is built to smash walls. Since they don't fight back, he crushes rivals instead. This familiar face met him for the first time and learned a lesson as brutal as it looks.
Хорошо перехватывает атаку соперника Жанг. И Виктор попадает Жанг. И опять серия. Вот здесь, да, просто уже откровенно закрывается Варгас. По-моему, ему плохо становится. Хороший удар по туловищу наносит Жанг. Правильное решение для него абсолютно. Не нужно ему стоять напротив соперника. Не нужно. Хорошо. Левый снизу.
The sound of those shots is bone-chilling. Every connection is like a sledgehammer hitting an anvil. Raw, heavy, and devastating.
Крутила Жанга. Опа! Приехали. Ну, опять же, друзья, это был вопрос времени. Все, не может. Все плохо.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, stay down, stay down, stay down.
В 1/4 финала убрал он со своего пути, к сожалению. Старается свою беспроигрышную серию из 15 поединков. Открытый, очень простодушный человек. Воспитывает он 3 детей боксерами. Вот сейчас очень хороший удар справа. Да, тяжело приходится здесь Кертису Харперу. Ну и очень правильно, верное решение выносит судья на ринге, объявляя о том, что поединок завершен досрочно в первом...
David Price stands as one of the most imposing British heavyweights in history. A literal skyscraper in the ring, he packed one of the most devastating right hands of his time.
She's having a look. Great uppercut to Erkan Tepe, but all three fights under heavyweight world title level. And the first thing he said was chin, and that's the big one we want to see.
Tries it again, and a right hand round the top. I would suspect being hit like that.
Great shot, and it's
to perfection. And when you can hit like that, Carl, at 32, good uppercut. That was a sweet shot. And he's staggering and in trouble. The security guard from the Czech Republic. He's lost 2 on. It already looks like he's been through a bit of a pasting, and another beautiful shot as the crowd rise to David Price. But will Pesha rise? Can he beat the count? No way. Knockout, second round. He's back, the big man, David Price.
oh, great shot! Terrific uppercut, and a tremendous right hand.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's out. He's out. He's out. The fight is all over.
With world-rated heavyweights, one getting through and second. Purpose, very focused in there. But can he avoid that right hand?
But look, once he settles into it, if he settles into it, he's going to have to, he will expect to make an early impression. But he must be one he's been accurate with the jab, and he's just
Got him. He had to come. Just a little clipping right. And it's survival time for Sam Sexton, and he may not survive much more of this. A beautiful right uppercut. Howard Foster takes up the count. Sexton stumbles again. Price switches the attack downstairs, then finishes it with a beautiful right hook. And Howard Foster says that's it. What a finish from Price. The combination downstairs set it up. And then the finish, clinical, and Sexton is in some trouble here. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Which fight blew your mind the most? Drop a shot in the comments below and hit those end screens for more elite content. This is Cheeky Boxing. Catch you in the next one.